Good morning. This is just a quick overview of what you should be working on in your Google Classroom for today, and hopefully you've been working on it throughout the week. The new Google Classroom is called My Fellow Americans. If you haven't logged into it yet, which some of you probably have not, make sure you come to your GAF account. Let's see if I can squeeze this over a bit. If you're not logged into your GAF account where it says your name and the number 24 before the A or the @ sign, make sure that you're logging into that. It should be first initial period, last name, the number 24 at ucps.org, and you just make sure you're logged into that, or you won't be able to get into my Google Classroom. If you're logged in, then you should be able to come down here, click on Classrooms. You come up here, you hit the plus sign, and we'll say Join Class. At this point, you'll need the class code. The class code is this right here, R4PBP1K. If you put that into here, it will allow you to join this Google Classroom so that you can look at all the resources and the assignment itself. Let's go to classwork. Remember, this week, these were the Khan Academy assignments I wanted you guys to be working on. I'll be grading skill minutes, not just time watching videos, skill minutes. If you click on these, it will link you right to the actual assignment. So if you haven't gotten your 60 minutes in, just come to the Google Classroom, click on one of those 4, and we'll bring you to the right assignment. These are the resources. There's a couple of videos I'd like for you to watch just to kind of get a feel for it. The first question, this is only a minute long. If you watch this video, you shouldn't have any trouble answering the first question. These are your slides. You simply click on the slides, and now you can make your edits. Here's the rubric right here. So if you have any questions about whether or not you finished the rubric, we'll help you make sure that you've done all the work. Answer this question. Complete sentences. Tell me your ideas. Don't skimp. Give me some good information so that I know that you understand what the Flesch-Kincaid formula is and what it's supposed to do. Down here are your calculations. In class, we did Barack Obama's. He had 3 sentences, which we counted out of this excerpt. He had 34 words, which we counted out of it. And we had 52 syllables, which we used the clapping method to determine that he had 52. Up here is the formula. So what I'm going to do, or what I did in this, is I went ahead and I broke it down into pieces. So if you want to come here and fill out this slide, it's what we're supposed to have done on Monday. And then over here we have this slide, which is where you can work out your formulas. I'm going to give a quick presentation on how to deal with Barack Obama's based on the information that I've gotten in this slide. So I'm going to use my snipping tool. You can use paper and pencil and take a picture of it and then post it in there, or you can do the work and show me how you did it. The more that you can show me, the better. That way I'll know what to do as far as creating a situation, or just understanding what you're thinking or what you're doing wrong, if you're doing something wrong. All right, so let's do this, and then let's make it bigger. I'm going to use my pen, and like I say, you can use the snipping tool to do this. I don't care how you do it, but the formula works like this. One thing you need to do is we're going to look at Obama. And so we look at the inputs. Up here it has words over sentences and syllables over words. So simply rewrite your equation. I'm going to do it down here where I've got some room. 0.39 times the words, which is 34, over 3. And then we're going to add 11.8. Once again, we got another fraction that we need to deal with. We got syllables over words. 52 syllables over 34 words. And then we have to subtract 15.59. I'm going to use my calculator. Remember, in our order of operations, we have to do the parentheses first. So inside my parentheses, I have a couple of things. The first thing I have is 34 divided by 3. 34 divided by 3 equals this number right here. So I'm going to start rewriting my equation. 0.39 times 11.3. Now it's 11.3 repeating, but we don't need to worry about that for this particular formula. Plus 11.8, and then we have another fraction that we want to convert into a decimal. Easy to do. You simply type in 52 divided by 34. And that gives us 1.52. It gives us this repeating. You can see where it repeats with the 1117, right? But all I care about is to the nearest tenth. The 5 is in the tenths place. I look at to the 2, so I'm just going to leave it at 1.5 minus 15.59. Oops. Made a mistake. Ha. Next step. I'm going to do some multiplication, so I'm going to grab my calculator again. No big deal. That's what they're there for. 0.39 times 11.3 equals 4.407, but I'm just going to leave it at 4.4 because I'm just worried about the nearest tenth. Then I'm going to add, well, what's 11.8 times 1.5? Let's find out. Boom. 17.7 minus 15.59. Next up on my list is on the addition part. I'm going to add 4.4 plus 17.7. Oops, wrong one. So 4.4 plus, oh, good morning. Let me finish this real quick. Equals 22.1. 22.1 minus 15.59. Alright, we're getting close to an answer here. Hopefully. Now, 2.21 is already typed in, so I'm just going to subtract that 15.59. See if I can put it over here. Minus 15.59 equals 6.51. This is the grade level for Barack Obama. So you would come up here and you would type in 6.5 or write it in, whatever you want to do. Now check this out. Let's see if this even works. If I wanted to, I could paste that whole snip in there and that will show me everything. And then I can minimize it or make it small. And I could put it over here for Barack Obama. We'll make it even smaller. And it doesn't matter because when you turn it in, I should be able to come right here and take a look at your work. This would be an excellent way for you to show me it. Now, if you just want to type it in and take all the steps, just show me all your work, that would be fine. And then you can just type in 6.5 and you'd be good to go. Next up, Roosevelt. Count the sentences, count the words, syllables. Show me your work with your formula and type in the grade level. Same thing with Jefferson. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, send me an email, or better yet, just do the work. Because once you do the work, if you make any mistakes, I'll just say, hey, take a look at, whatever it is that needs a little polishing. Anyway, have a great weekend. Make sure you get this done for me. And we'll see you on Monday. Excuse me.